All right, hi everybody. I'm Japheth with Water and Rock Studio, and we're going to build off of the countering that we did in the last video and do some more intermediate counters, and then also practice the entire point of all of this, which is to strike and counter to do what? Why are we doing all of this? To get away, right? We're not hanging out trying to finish this fight. This is a self-defense situation, right? You want to counter, block, protect yourself, counter if necessary, and get out of the situation, right? So, real quick review. We're working only in our fight stance right now, and a really big, important detail in this fight stance. See a lot of people dropping their hands, right? Keep those hands above, not at the eyes, but above the eyes. This is going to feel weird and actually hard to do, so make sure you practice this. And the elbows are in, so we're not out here like this either. The elbows are down, protecting our sides, right? Chin is tucked, knees are bent, right? These are some of the things to pay attention to after you've gotten a handle on some of the fundamentals. So again, we're imagining that an unskilled striker is throwing a big looping punch at us, and we're practicing without pads today because I know you don't have any pads right now. At least I don't think you do. If you do, let me know, right? So we're here, big looping punch. All we're doing for the check is out at a 45-degree angle with the arm at a 90 degree. Again, 45-degree angle block with the arm at 90 degrees. So I'm not out here. I'm not doing this. It's just a quick movement, right? So after I check, immediately coming off that counter, you're going to wave high, right? Lift the elbow up and drop the hand down, keeping everything close. And we're going to pivot the foot, pivot the knee, pivot the hip. The other hand stays high, and you're going to rotate into that elbow. Please don't over-rotate. It's going to leave you wide open for them to get you, right? So again, I'm checking. Go do this super slow. Check, wave high, right? Or bye. Hand down, elbow up. Pivot the toes, the feet, the toes, the hips, and right back to center. So check. Elbow, and then we're going to counter. The last counter is going to be with the uppers is going to be a hammer fist. You're going to close the fist, and we're going to pretend to strike with the back of our hand here. Very effective again, because it hurts them more and it hurts you less. I'm very big on that, right? Both of those things need to be true. And you're not only going to do this. It's not rock'em sock'em robots, right? So you're also going to drop the hips a little bit as you do, and you're driving into their face, their chest, anything at all, just to create a little bit of space. So we're checking, elbowing, hammer fist. Okay, again, we're here, checking, elbowing. Notice where my hands are on the elbow too. I'm protecting my chin. Hammer fist. Checking, elbow, hammer fist. We're going to have one last thing for today, have a little fun with it, a knee. Very important, very effective, knees, right? When you throw your knees, please don't, I see very commonly people throw their knees from this position and do this. There's almost no power there. So make sure you're in your fight stance and kneeing with the rear leg for the most part, and definitely for today. And the hands do not drop. So this is not, we're not doing, that's a different style of training. For self-defense, those hands need to stay up. Knees are bent, and we're going to drive the knee up and in. You can grab onto your hold of your partners if you're working with someone here, if you have pads. But again, for right now, we have no pads. We're just practicing technique, right? So we're here, drive up and in. Hips come forward a little bit, right? You don't want to lean back, though. That's going to off-balance you. So up and in, right? And each time I step all the way back. So, come on. Here we go. Whole thing through. Check. Elbow. Hammer fist. Knee. Check, elbow, hammer fist, knee, check, elbow, hammer fist, knee, and as promised, what's the point of all of this? Whether or not you make contact with them or not, you're giving yourself a little bit of space so that you can get away. Well, how do I get away? In your fight stance, backing away without crossing the feet, if you remember. So I'm not crossing my feet backwards, right? I'm moving one foot then the other, so you can see my feet here, slowly or quickly in a gallop, right? So again, we're here, check, elbow, hammer fight stance, back up until they cannot grab you. If I turn around here and they're close enough to grab me, what are they going to do? Grab me, right? I do not want that. So I'm in my fight stance until I back up so they can't reach. If they're chasing me, I keep backing up in my fight stance, striking, right? But as soon as there's enough space for me to get away, I do, right? Check, elbow, hammer fist, knee, back up in my fight stance. Now there's space. Now I turn and run normally, right? So again, I'm here, check, elbow, hammer fist, knee, fight stance, back up, turn and run normally, right? Last time, from here, check, elbow, hammer fist, knee, and I'm backing up and then turning and run normally. All right, give those a try on your own right now, if you're able. Don't have anyone give you any funny looks. And give that a shot. Come out and see us if you'd like. I'll see you soon.